is fighting for his life in the hospital after a crash early this morning. According to police, officers found a 32-year-old man suffering from life-threatening injuries near Sahara and Fort Apache. Investigators believe that man hit the center median and then was thrown from his moped. Well, the traffic unit has been staying busy investigating these life-threatening and sometimes deadly crashes this year.
Unfortunately, right? Yeah, so the department reporting 119 people killed so far, on track to make this the deadliest year on Metro's roadways in at least a decade. Our Kristen Drummond joins us from the live desk with a breakdown of those numbers. Kristen?
Well, Dana Marie, as we know, each week we're looking at the data and what that story is being told through the numbers. And right now, you're more likely to die from a car crash than a murder in Metro's jurisdiction. Now, before getting into the deaths, let's take a look at the total number of collisions overall. Right now, trending down slightly, but still remain high. About 1,300 so far this year compared to more than 13,300 last year. That's less than a percentage of a difference. Now, the top three areas where Metro Police are seeing traffic crashes this year. Let's start over with the Spring Valley area. You can see this is highlighted here in purple. Metro Police reporting about 1,900 crashes where they have reported there. The area where they're also seeing a high rise in crashes, well, you've got the South Central area, which is here in brown as I'm highlighting. You're looking at about 1,500. And then lastly, you got the Southeast, which I'm going to show you in yellow. This is this area of town, as you can see, goes all the way up. Metro Police reporting about 1,300 crashes that they've responded to so far this year. Now, looking over at the number of fatalities, as Dana mentioned, we have 119 so far this year on our roadways. Compare that to 113 at the same time last year. Of course, this data is from September 21st. I actually tried looking at Metro's data statistics today, which they typically update on Tuesdays, but so far they have not been updated. Between 119 and 113, that's about a 5% difference that has gone up. And I was looking back to see, well, when did we report 119 deaths last year? Well, that was on October 8th. So when you're looking at the difference, we're 17 days ahead from where we reported deaths, at least 119 last year. So this is certainly looking to be a very deadly year. Take a look over here. This is the last decade, starting from 2014 all the way to 2025 so far. As you can see, the last time Metro Police even reported less than 100 traffic fatalities back in 2014, that was 95. Now, they have fluctuated throughout the years. During the pandemic, 2020, they hit a low of 104, and then going up after that into the 150s. Take a look at this bar graph. 104 2020, then up to 151 in 2021, and then just continuing to rise up until 2024, where they had 160 last year. Now, Sheriff Kevin McMahill has said his goal was to have 125 deaths or less on the roadways this year, and that was during the State of the Department speech back in February. Well, earlier this month, his department identified the top 12 intersections where they have boosted patrols because they know this is an issue, but the sheriff is also saying more needs to happen when I questioned him about this problem last week.
Traffic fatalities are up.
Traffic fatalities are up, and I know your goal was 125. We're at 119 right now, so how do you plan to even address that?
I'm working on it diligently with every single aspect of government, and there's a symposium coming up here that we're going to try to find new ways. As you know, I took the red light cameras to the legislature, and I made no headway and actually failed at that, but I'm not going to give up.
So what comes out of that symposium? Well, that remains the big question tonight, but police remind everyone to slow down, don't drive impaired, as well as be mindful. Failure to yield, Dana Marie, failure to yield a right-of-way remains the top casual factor so far this year in their jurisdiction.
Reminders for everyone to be careful.
Right.
Yeah. Kristen, thank you.
Slow it down, pay attention, get out of your phones for sure. Kristen, thank you.